Welcome back, everybody. Everybody, welcome back. Listen. Oh, well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on the fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting just as wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about the fragrances, the designer fragrances that will leave you all shook up. And this week I have 5, so I want you to stay tuned, stay locked. And like always, I'm bringing you the best fragrances from all around the world. But this week, we're talking designer strictly. So now that we're back, I need you to do me one tremendous favor. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button, that bell in the middle, so that when new content is released, you'll be the first ones to receive it. So the first designer fragrance that I'd like to introduce is by the amazing house of Cartier. And we know that they're known for excellence. Now this fragrance right here, it's about 2 years old, maybe a little longer. But we're talking about sandalwood, we're talking about amber, we're talking about a woody warmth. It's creamy, it's a fougere, it has that barbershop vibe, but it's sensual. If you want to design a fragrance that won't break the bank, this thing is delicious, it's gorgeous, and it will make you feel like a sultan. This is a special fragrance for a special individual. It's designer, but it feels like it's niche. It does everything and then some more. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want a fragrance that you don't have to spend all of your money, use up all your credit cards to get that feelings of refinement, that feelings of I have arrived, this is the fragrance that you get your hands on. Pasha by the house of Cartier. This is an amazing designer fragrance. So my second designer fragrance is by the house that does everything right. We're talking Tom Ford. Now when we're talking about perfection, when we're talking about refinement, when we're talking about details, we're talking this right here. This is Oud Wood Intense. This thing is beastly, it's aromatic, it's woody, it's musky, but it can do a whole lot of damage. If you want to smell like opulence, this is the fragrance. If you want to smell like money, this is the fragrance. If you want to smell like you spent the majority of your life around the index market, stocks, and major bonds, this is the fragrance that exudes finances, expensive taste, and somebody that is to be given a whole lot of attention. This fragrance right here is everything, as I say, and then some more. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the house of Tom Ford. This is Oud Wood Intense. This baby is intense, and if you don't get this, it doesn't make sense. You need this designer fragrance in your collection. Third designer fragrance is by the house of YSL. And I have 2 words for this: enthralling and fascinating. And it's none other than this amazing juice called Tuxedo. Now, if I had one fragrance that could do it all, that could make me sexy, could give me elegance, could give me a sense of casualness without being floppy, and make me everything in every way, which is just completely smelling that damn good, I think this is the one fragrance that checks all of the boxes. This Tuxedo right here is without a doubt a fragrance that's gonna be around for a long time. This is Mount Rushmore, this is for kings, this is for queens, and this is for anybody that wants to do something beyond what the standard is. This is above the standards. If you're looking to get into designer fragrances, why not start with this beautiful juice? We're talking leather, we're talking this booziness. There's a number of other ingredients that makes this fragrance what it is, but the bottom line, it doesn't get more sensual than this. So I highly recommend you get your skin on this, you get your nose on this, and remember, sexiness can come niche or designer. It's your choice. Try it out. My fourth designer fragrance is by the house of Armani Prive. And as you know, they're selective, they're discreet, and they also have a standard of excellence. If we're talking rose, then we're talking about this bad boy right here, Rose Derby. This is delectable. This is the epitome of smelling like the ultimate rose and smelling like you are the boss. If you want to be the boss, if you want to be Mr. or Mrs. Magnificent in any moment, this is what you reach for. This is a designer fragrance, but again, it's so much more. You grab it, you wear it, and by the time this fragrance is finished with you, you are Mr. or Mrs. Everything. So once again, if you want to try designer fragrances, let's get started right here with this beautiful rose, Rose Derby by the house of Armani Prive. So the fifth designer fragrance that I highly recommend, that's one of my all-time favorites, is this one right here, Louis Vuitton's Ombre Nomade. This is perfection. This is genius. This is science in the bottle. This is one of the ultimate fragrances. If we're talking about a fragrance that will ultimately, I feel, move Aventus Creed out of that #1 slot, if there's any fragrance that can do it, it's this fragrance. Let me say this again. This fragrance right here is a champ. It's ready to take on all comers. It's oud, it's one of the most wearable ouds. When I say this thing is powerful, it's dynamic, it is a life of itself. When you wear this thing is awesome. If you're looking for a designer fragrance, now this one is a little bit pricey, but it's worth every cent. If you want to be above average and not the norm, then this is the thing that you should wear to bring the storm. This will make you a personality. This will make you a subject. This will make you you beyond that 10th degree. Gentlemen, there you have it. 5 designer fragrance that happens to be my favorite. When you wear these fragrances, I guarantee you, there's a level of demand, a level of respect, and this enthusiasm, this curiosity, this interest that people will have in you because you smell that damn good. And that's the reason why we do this. So until the next spray, stay sexy and remember, smelling good is mandatory. My name is Jbthementor and I'm known as the Sniff Agent. And I'll see you in the next episode, once again, with fragrances from all around the world.